Messaging coworkers in Teesom just got a whole lot easier. Head to the job board and find an order that you want to notify a coworker about. Maybe you want to let them know something specific about art, or perhaps you want to let the entire production team know that there are multiple embellishments on an order and they should meet to discuss the order of which the logos will be produced. As always, you can choose to involve the customer or not. Once you are at the messaging section, simply use the @ along with the Teesom user's name to send them a message. If you want to notify a department, use the @ sign along with the user group you want to tag. Not only will the user or group get a notification in Teesom, but they will also receive an email letting them know they've been tagged in a message. You can keep the message private, meaning just among you and your coworkers, or you can involve the customer as well. Click on the private note option if you do want to keep the message private, and then click on the message option if you do want to make the message available for the customer to see. If you go to the Art Progress Circle, click on a design, and go to the Notes section. By default, the note will be private or internal. If you go to the Callout button on the job board and type a note there, by default it is not private and you will send to the customer if you do not switch it to private. You will know a message is private, not going to the customer, when the background of the message is yellow. The groups that can be notified are the user groups you set up when you first started with Teesom. If you need to fine-tune those a bit, please head to our Teesom documentation and learn about the user groups and access levels. I'll put a link in the video below. Now, notice the number 1 on the callout button on Order 11583. That means I have a message from a coworker. Josh wants to know, do we know what the embellishment on job 2 is yet? If I'm not sure what he's referring to, I can close out of the order, open up the order, and see that my job 2 has no embellishment on it. So this will lead me to contact the customer. I can also go to the callout button inside the order to now message the customer. So I'm going to message Josh and the customer. So I'm going to type in @Josh, and when I send the message, I'm going to leave it as a message that will be to the customer's attention. Here you can see the customer has received a notification via email that they have a message on their order. And so when I click on View Notes, pretending to be the customer, they can now go to the notifications there, and they can see Josh's message to me as well as my response to Josh, and hopefully the customer will now respond to the message. Another example of a message that I received, if I click on the notifications on the callout, Josh sent me a message that says, have we collected the tax exempt certificate for this company yet? I don't see it on file. So now maybe I don't want to include Josh on the response, and I will just send a message to the customer. Again, the customer was notified via email. When they click into the View Notes, they will see the message notification, and then they can respond with attaching their tax exempt form and sending it over. We hope you find this new messaging feature very beneficial. If you need any help or assistance with this feature, please contact our tech support, who is ready to give you assistance. Thanks so much for watching.